How's it going, everybody? Dom's Reviews back again. Today I will be reviewing Under the Dome, Season 1, Episode 9, called The Fourth Hand. Hey, look at that. Now I'm close. Alright. But I actually thought this was actually a really good episode. Well, not as good as some of these episodes. Like, the last episode was better than this, and same with Episode 6. But I thought this was still a pretty good episode. One of the better ones. But I probably have to give this one an 8 out of 10. Because I thought, actually, there was actually a lot of supernatural stuff that went on, and kind of a lot of supernatural stuff, but the supernatural stuff that did go on was pretty cool. I'm just gonna start off with the episode it starts off with someone being shot, and eventually, Big Jim finds out and say with Linda, I found out the cop's name, yay, it's Linda, and, yeah, so she, still trying to stop people from damaging and stuff. So her and Big Jim start trying to make people hand up their weapons, which I don't understand why. I wouldn't give up my weapon, even if it was for propane or whatever. True propane is helpful, but a lot of people have been able to survive without it. So it's not that important if they get it. It'll just make their lives easier, or help make their lives easier. But yeah, but if I were there, I would not give up my gun. It's too dangerous. People break into anyone's house just to get a glass of water sometimes, and I can't just let people get on my property. So I think that's not that good of an idea. But just like they said, people are dumb enough to... Oh, crap. I just dropped something. But yeah, people are dumb enough to actually do this and give up their guns. I wouldn't, like I said earlier. And of course, they said when the first thing that they were deciding to was whether just take everyone's guns in general or let them give them to you, and then you reward them with propane stuff. And then Linda, of course, goes and is like, oh, we have to. They have their rights under the Constitution. But honestly, their rights mean nothing. They're stealing, and if everyone had their rights, there would be so many juries going on in courts and stuff, and it would just be unrealistic how many there would be. So there's really no reason for all this to even happen. For real, guys. Take charge. You're the police. Stop people from robbing. Stop people from shooting. If you have to, just take their guns away. It's not that big a deal. But no, Linda's gotta be the most constitutionally appropriate person in the entire world, and she has to let everybody keep their guns back. She's probably one of my least favorite characters in the show. But there's that new girl. She's worked with both Big Jim and Barbie, and they're having a giant fight, kinda, because Big Jim and Barbie are kind of in the middle of a fight, and it's not really a fight, but they're arguing and stuff, and they're starting to become enemies, kinda. And now that this new girl's here, she knows all of Barbie's secrets, that she killed Julia's husband, and she knows all of Big Jim's secrets, so they both have to work for her, or else she'll snitch. And I'm guessing she's a bad guy, because probably part of her plan is to confiscate all the weapons and just make so we can scare off all the people that we don't like and stuff. I don't understand what that was for. I just want to know what's going on with Duke, because Linda basically, she's wondering what Duke is doing, because she found out something from someone. I forget who exactly it was, but someone told her that, oh yeah, it was that lady from episode 1 who called about all the propane being taken and stuff. But yeah, so she said that Duke Perkins knew something about this. So Lynn's kind of thinking, why would Duke know about this? And she's basically researching it and stuff, trying to figure out what's going on, because that is kind of a questionable thing. Why would whatever this town is, wow, Chester's Mill, wow, how come they actually Like, for really, like, why would they be stockpiling all this propane as soon as the dome came down? I feel that's kind of suspicious. However, with the stuff that's going on, I really highly doubt that what's going on is actually going down. I mean, when a dome came down, just so supernatural. I highly doubt that this could be man-made. So I don't know why. Maybe it was just lucky, or maybe, like Junior claimed this episode, maybe they could see the future and they knew the dome was coming down. That's why they're stockpiling all this. I really have no idea what that's for. All the stockpiling of propane. Maybe they were just lucky. Maybe they have seen the future, kind of like Junior's mom and maybe Junior possibly. Because that whole thing with the monarchs will be coming, that was weird, and I didn't understand at first where the dome is gone. But you do know that the dome, well, you do find out where the mini dome is gone, because it was vanished when Julia took Barbie to go see it, because she told him about it. And it's just basically, that was kind of weird, because Barbie kind of thought that she was kind of lying about that mini dome, even though she was actually telling the truth, and then it was, since it was gone. But yeah, but they went on a looking spree. What's Nori, Barbie, and Angie, they all went, no, not Barbie, Nori, Joe, and Angie, they all went, and they couldn't find it. Somehow the dog found it the first time, but he couldn't find it the second time. Then at the very end, of course, they did find it. It was in their barn thing, and you kind of expected that as soon as they started to get all serious, like, because they didn't show a lot of this actual searching they were doing. So they showed the first thing they found, and then the last thing they found, which was actually the mini dome. So you could kind of tell that the first thing probably wouldn't be the dome, and the last thing would be the dome. So when they showed it for the second time, I basically knew that the dome was going to be in that barn area. I didn't, of course, know for sure. I haven't seen the episode since it premiered last night, but I had a feeling that I was going to be there. And yeah, so basically there's this whole thing now where there's, like, I guess a fourth person, which I highly think is Junior, although I kind of got into an argument with someone about whether or not it is Junior, because all the other three people are basically good guys, or semi-good guys. Like Angie is kind of good, and Nori's good, and Joe's good, and then all of a sudden not Barbie, Junior's all bad and stuff. So this dude thinks that he's not gonna be the person, although I highly think that that person is going to be Junior, because previously, why would they bring up that whole story about his mom being able to, like, see the future, and how him and Angie being connected? Maybe he is right for like the first time ever. So maybe I really think that he's probably that fourth person, along with, I bet, a lot of people who've seen this, I bet, think that he's the fourth person. But you don't know that for sure. Although that's gonna be cool to see, because I really think it's Junior. They're all kids, so I'm guessing it'll probably be another kid. I don't know Joe's friend, but whatever his name is, I think it's like, I really don't know, but I think it's either him, which I don't think really that much, but it could be him, or Junior. I really think it's probably Junior, because just why wouldn't it be Junior? He seems like the perfect person. I guess you could argue it to be Julia, since she's kind of seen the dome, or I just thought of this now, maybe it could be the baby that girl had. Maybe the baby's the person that has the hand or whatever. Although it probably isn't, but you never know. I mean, that baby did kind of like squeeze its hand, and then what's her face? Alice died. So it could be the baby, but it could not be the baby. So, but yeah, so tell me who you think it is in the comments. But I think that's basically it for this episode. Junior found his dad stockpiling the weapons in a bomb shelter, and I guess that's kind of funny, because as soon as, like, previously his dad found him doing stuff, and now Junior's found his dad doing stuff, so I wonder where that's going to go. I'm sure Junior will talk to his dad about it, and then he'll say, just come up with some excuse saying that probably he'll just say that he's just keeping them down there so that no one will steal them back because they won't know where it is. So that's probably really it. And I think that's it actually that happened in this episode. Oh yeah, then they tried to confiscate the guns from that person's house because he shot that person by accident. That was okay. But I did like how that Barbie was kind of aiming at Big Jim's head, and that was kind of cool because he could have shot the gun any minute and killed him. And you knew that Barbie was kind of having an argument with Big Jim, so he could have done that on purpose and made it look like an accident. That was cool. I did like that a lot. But yeah, I think that's basically it for this review, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Dom's Reviews, and I'm saying bye.